which one of the like 47 decks to play.
Yeah, that is hard. It's really rough when you are like 2 turns into a game and you're like, I wish I picked this other deck.
Yep.
Just gotta look at the pile of them and just see whatever sparks joy, you know.
Yeah.
Or you play a deck you're considering getting rid of to see if you want to get rid of it.
That's honestly what I'm doing right now.
Can't ever get rid of. Must always just build more.
Yeah, I get to a point where I have like, I'll usually get to like 10 or 11 decks, and that's when I'll run out of like boxes and sleeves, and I'll be like, all right, something's got to get cut if I'm making another one.
Nope, that's when you buy more boxes and sleeves.
That's
Exactly.
so true.
I have like 3 or 4 in the middle of construction.
Wow.
I can't let my cards from my collection just sit there and do nothing. It bothers me.
That's fair. I have that too, where like if I have like a full deck in my collection, I'll want to rotate it back in every couple years at least, so I can like still use the cards.
Yep.
Do you want to randomize, Arjun?
Oh yeah, I will. I'll do it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm 4th again.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm taking my free 7 because I didn't have any colored sources.
Nice monocolored deck.
I know. I had a Phyrexian tower, and I had no creature to be able to cast with my other colorless land. Hot monocolor, but this deck honestly, I cut a lot of the utility lands so that I could. I think I'm running Cabal Coffers. Oh my god, no! I'm going to 6.
Alright. You know, greed. Keeping. Will I regret this decision? Always.
Yeah. Alright. Random spells, I'll keep. And I'll bottom this.
Okay, so I will start. Draw. Play Path of Ancestry and pass.
Sorry, my little daughter just walked into the room. So sorry if you hear tiny humans. Bye. I play a Hallowed Fountain. I won't pay the 2. I also Gaiden 2 from Oloro. And then I will pass turn.
Sure. I'm gonna fetch out a Hallowed Fountain. I will pay the 2 though, and I'll play Wayfarer's Bauble and pass.
Alright. I'll play a Swamp, and I'll play a Master of Dark Rites. Yeah.
Shattered Sanctum. Tap for 1 black for Viserys and pass.
Nice.
Draw. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I shouldn't have played this deck. I'm going to have to keep track of so many things. I'll play a Seacrum Coast. I will... pass turn.
Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and play a Swamp, and I'm just going to... I was cracked away first. No, I won't. Pass.
Okay. I'll play a Swamp, and I'll play a Meekstone. Creatures with power 3 or greater don't untap.
I love that card.
Yeah, I just use it to try and protect Liliana. It's hard to protect a Planeswalker in mono black. I'm gonna go to combat and I'll swing at Oloro to try and get that life total more in balance.
How much is it?
It's just 1. He's a mana dork, but he's not doing anything. I'll pass.
I will never financially recover from this.
Play a mountain, and then tap 2 for Arcane Signet, and then put a fantasy and Arcane Signet for Inok Strike Leader, and pass.
Nice.
Beginning my upkeep, I gain 2. Draw. I'm gonna help everybody by shocking myself down with this Godless Shrine.
Very kind.
Wow, kind.
Yeah, look at me, a friend. I'm gonna play a Paradox Haze, enchanting myself. At the beginning of enchanted players' first upkeep, each turn that player gets an additional upkeep step.
Is that gonna be a mana drain?
What?
No. I'm just.
Okay.
I'm gonna crack.
I was wondering why you held the 2 mana up, and I was like, maybe it's mana drain. Maybe he wants to ramp. Like
Oh no, I just don't want Ristic Studies to resolve.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, if it was a different 2 blue enchantment, it could have been a little less resolvey.
Yeah.
Oh no, no Ristic Study here, friends. Just double upkeeps.
Dub keep.
And I see you're done after that, right?
Yeah, I passed.
Alright. I'll play a Terrain Generator and a Mystic Remora, and then I'll pass.
Okay. Nice.
Don't feed the fish.
I won't feed the fish. I'll just play Liliana.
Fair.
And then I will just pass.
I will tap.
She gets you a zombie, right?
Yeah, when she flips.
Oh, when she flips. Oh, right, yeah.
Tap for 1 of each color to cast my commander.
Zergo.
Then I will move to combat. I will swing this at Hidden Gibbon.
Yep. For how much?
When it attacks, I 2 damage from this, but when it attacks, I create 1 goblin that attacks each opponent.
Okay.
So you will have 3 total, and the other 2 will have 1 damage each.
Yep, I'm good with that.
I'll block with Liliana and gain 2 life.
Yep. So 1 goblin dies. An attacking token dies, so I draw a card.
Oh, that's dope.
And let's see if it's land. Nope. Then I will just pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Upkeep. Oh, I don't want to feed the fish, but I might have to give the fish 1 card.
Just 1 card.
Yeah, it's just 1 card. The fish can have a card. I'm going to play a cleric class.
Yay.
And I will pass turn. Missed a land drop.
Oh no. Turn your end step, I'm going to use Terrain Generator and sneak in a Snow-Covered Plains. I will pay for the fish. I'll get a die after my turn. I'll draw. Okay. I'll play Urborg, nice and helpful.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay. Untap. I'll play a Nazavith, which now taps for mana. Whoa.
Hell yeah, Value Town right there.
Right there.
I fucked up, guys. Sorry.
I'll play a Blight Belly Rat. When it dies, I proliferate and it has Toxic 1.
Oh no.
the ever never relevant Toxic. I'm just gonna go ahead and sacrifice it to Master of Dark Rite for 3 Cleric or Demon mana. I don't think it's gonna be relevant. But when it dies, I proliferate. But I'm gonna stack it so that Liliana flips first.
Yep.
So she'll flip and give me a zombie. She's at 3, and she'll go to 4 from the proliferate off the death. Then I'll plus Liliana to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll discard Vengeful Pharaoh.
Alright, we each discard.
We each discard, right?
Yeah, we each discard.
I will discard Debt of the Deathless.
Ooh, that's a
Loyal
good one.
Warhound.
Okay. And I'll pass from there.
Let's see. I'll do discard Iron Will Forger. And then go to my turn.
What is that card that you discarded, Randy?
It's Vengeful Pharaoh. It's actually
Okay.
pretty good. Whenever combat damage is dealt to me or a planeswalker I control, if it's in my graveyard, destroy target attacking creature, then put Vengeful Pharaoh on top of my library.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Bone, Karn, and Butcher. 4/4, mobilize 2, and attacking tokens I control have that touch. And then I will swing this 2/2 at Hidden Gibbon.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 goblins and 1 more that will be created are going for Liliana, and then 1 more goblin at each of the other 2 players.
Yep.
So Liliana's getting 3 goblins?
Yeah, 3 goblins going for Liliana.
Okay, I'm gonna maze 1. And then I'll block another, and she'll go to 5.
Yep. They do have that touch, so your creature also dies.
Oh, okay. Do I want to block then? No, yeah, I'll just let Liliana go to 4.
Okay. And Gibbon, you take the 3 or
Yep, I took the
and
3.
1.
And then after the damage is dealt, it's going to. I think this is a mandatory trigger. Yeah, so it's gonna blow up target attacking creature, which I'm gonna blow up your Antioch Strike Leader.
Okay. Yep, and then I will have to pass. I will just consider those 5 goblins pass.
Untap. Upkeep.
Oh, sorry.
Between both my upkeeps, I will gain 6. Because of the extra life from that.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We are in a not great scenario. I will pass turn.
During your end step, I'm going to spend 5 to cast a Graven Lore with 2 snow mana.
What the fuck is this Kami's deck, bro? What is going on?
This is my snow deck.
Oh my god. Let's go.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
I'll scry 2, I'll bottom those, then I'll draw 3.
And Mystic Remora is from Ice Age, so we can't be mad at you for having it.
You can't. You really can't. Alright. Did I draw enough to keep the fish stick?
I wish I would have kept around all my old bulk back in the day, because Mystic Remora wasn't used in the early days of EDH, and now I regret not having like 50 of them.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll pay two for this one. And I'll draw. And I'll play a snow-covered plains, and we'll go with a. Yeah, I'll just play Angry Mob.
Oh my god, I haven't seen that card in so long. Hell yeah.
It's
Oh fuck yeah!
it's base 2/2 trampler. It's regular size on my turn, on opponent's turns, but on my turn it gets +X for each swamp my opponents control, which is probably a good amount because I have Urborg. So pass.
Nice. Untap. Draw.
Elizabeth's pretty good though.
We'll go ahead and plus Liliana. I'll discard Vengeful Pharaoh, very surprisingly.
Lightning Greaves.
Wonder.
Sphinx Revelation.
Okay.
Creatures that control flying. Yay.
Then I'll pay 3 for a Plague Crafter.
How dare you?
Oh no, the angry mob.
I know, I'm sad. I was gonna play it anyway, but now I'm like, damn, that's a casualty. I wanted to see that thing rock someone, but it was probably gonna rock me. Well, maybe we'll see. But goodbye, Plague Crafter, or actually, yeah, I'll say goodbye to the Master of Dark Rites, I guess.
I will do a Goblin, then you all take 1 damage from Sorgo.
Okay.
Value 10 for me. I didn't have any creatures.
Yeah.
Then you have to discard a card.
Yeah.
So we each take 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we each discarded 2 cards. Well, actually, no, just hitting give and discarded 2 cards this turn.
Oh, yeah.
Because of Liliana and the Plague Crafter not
Yeah.
having a creature. But then everybody else discarded 1 card, and I'm just gonna pass.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll discard a Blood Artist for that.
Okay.
Planes. Those on tap. Yeah, I will just full swing at Liliana. Mobilize 3, so 3 more warriors. Those will be removed at end of combat. End of my turn. So that's 3 power, 3, 4, 8, 12 power total.
Okay. And just your tokens have Death Touch?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna block Zergo with Plague Crafter, and I'm gonna block Viscera Seer with a zombie, and then Liliana will take. How much would that be for Liliana?
So then she will take 4 + 4, 8.
Okay, so I guess it's not worth it to Maze of Ith. Well, actually, how big is that guy? Oh, he's a 4/4. I'll maze the 4/4.
Okay. So then you take 4, 7 on Liliana. I forgot those 3 from
Wait, what?
Mobilize.
He misspoke. There's more coming out, Liliana.
Yeah. I didn't consider the Mobilize. There's.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not gonna use the Maze of Ith then. I'm sorry.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so Liliana just dies.
So no blocks at all.
No, I'm gonna still block the 2 creatures.
Okay. Since both of them are going to die, I will use the sacrifice creatures to. Oh, actually, then you won't die. It's better
Yeah.
you die also. So yep, both of us die.
You can sack the Viserys here because.
Yeah, I guess your zombie won't die, so I guess I could sacrifice the Viserys here to scry 1.
Okay.
I will leave that there. And then second main.
Oh, and then the Vengeful Pharaoh will destroy target attacking creature. I wish it wasn't, honestly, because I don't want it to go on my library. But I will blow up your 4/4.
Is that every turn it does that, or?
whenever it's in my graveyard. So if I could pitch it to Liliana every turn, I could do it once a turn. But right now that won't be happening. But yeah.
It's the redraw it every time. It's good.
Yeah.
Then second main, I will cast Talisi, 3/4. In my hand step, I gain 1/1 White Spirit for each token I created this turn. And then hand step, these 3 will die, but I do get 3 spirits instead. Then pass.
Okay. Upkeeps. Yeah, so it's at 47. Draw. Hey, look at that. I'm gonna play a Thriving Isle. I'm gonna choose black. Look at that, nice. And you know, since I'm not doing anything else with my time, I'm going to go to level 2 of. I'll use the number 2 to signify it. Level 2 of cleric class, and then I will pass turn. So whenever I gain life, I can put a 1/1 counter on a creature.
Nice. Killing me with the fish.
Oh yeah, not a lot of fish. How many cards have you drawn on fish so far?
1, I think.
Maybe 1.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Good job,
still
team.
committed though. Still committed.
He's committed to the bit.
Committed to the game. What if you could only pay for Mr. Gamora with Snowlands? That would power it. That would power it down enough.
Yeah, that would be that'd be a little worse.
Cumulative upkeep should work that way for sure. Just for Mr. Gamora.
Joke's gonna be on you when I play that one Kaldheim card that messes with snow permanents.
Redain, the angel god thing.
Yeah.
That one's pretty cute.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna Buried Alive. I assume it resolves probably. Yeah. I'm gonna grab some heaters.
I'm just gonna use that trap on you, Ravenous Trap.
How dare you?
Could you imagine? I've never seen that in response. I mean, I've never seen that card, period. But I've never seen that in response to a Buried Alive. That'd be really funny. Like typically, it's like a mill or something that triggers it, but that's really fucked up.
I really liked the Summoning Trap card. I used to play that in my Legacy 12 post deck.
Oh, that's a fun one. Yeah, cast it for 0 if you get countered and just freaking go off.
Yep.
All right. I'm
Was that a
gonna
glory?
pass, but the 3 cards I got are Glory, Champion of Wits, and Filth. So I have those and Wonder in my graveyard.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Beautiful. I'll draw this Vengeful Pharaoh. I really wanted it. I have no plays, I think. So I will probably just pass it. Yeah, I'll just pass the turn.
That's not a non-creature spell, RJ.
I know. I wish I could have cast any spell, to be honest. That would have been a hot turn for me.
Tap 5 for Neriv, Crackling Vanguard. I get 2 goblins on ETB. I will then move to combat, and I will swing 4 goblins and 3 spirits at Ancient Puddings. So that's 7 damage.
7 damage? Okay.
Then move to my end step. I created 2 tokens, so I get 2 more spirits. Then I pass.
What is attacks? Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm at 59. Draw. I'll play a Flooded Strand. I'll go ahead and crack the Flooded Strand. I forget if I have a water grid in here, so my apologies if this takes like more than 35 seconds. Actually, you know what? I don't. I don't have 2 or more basics. That's interesting.
Nice.
It's one of those like little check lands.
Yeah, Sunken Hollow, I think.
Yeah.
Now I always mix up Sunken Hollow, Sunken Citadel, Sunken Palace. Like there's a lot of Sunkens.
I guess it's gonna be Sunken Hollow.
All right,
I must have taken one of my watery graves out of this deck.
Oh, I've been there where like you start giving love to another deck and you're like, oh, that other deck won't miss this, and then you're fetching and you're like, fuck.
Yep. All right. Fish, you want some food?
Yes, please.
I'm going to play Well of Lost Dreams. Whenever I gain life, I may pay X, where X is less than or equal to the amount of life you gained. If you do, draw X cards. And then I pass turn.
Alright. I'm over it. I'm over it, guys. Done. You've beaten me down.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Alright, I'll draw. Okay. I'll play some covered planes, and I'll spend. Ooh, that's bad. Ooh, I need more blue. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna not play that some covered planes. Don't mind me.
You get Cabal Coffers?
I'm going to do the Champion of Wits for 5, 6, 7. So that's going to come back as a 4/4, and I'll draw 4, discard 2.
Wow, drew it off screen like a champ.
4. Yeah. So I'll play the island for turn instead of the other thing.
Did you discard 2?
I need to discard 2. I'll discard a Orzhov Signet and a Snow-Covered Plains. And I will pass.
All right, untap, draw. I'll pay 2 for a Basal Thrall, and I will pass.
Play a mountain. Do play 3 for Sergo, Thunder's Decree. 2/4. Mobilize 2, and my warrior tokens can't be sacrificed in end step.
Okay.
And then 3 for a redoubled Stormsinger, 3/3 with first strike. When it attacks, I create as many tokens that I have already created that turn. So basically doubling up.
That's a lot of food.
And then I will move to combat. I will. Actually, those are probably better for blockers. So I'll send 4 goblins at Gibbon. And 3 spirits at Ancient.
Okay. Just by the way, this has flying. I don't know if that.
Oh, it's flyer. Okay.
Yeah, because he has Wonder in his graveyard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I will still do that.
Sure. I'll block.
Yep.
He also has Swamp Walk. That's important.
Yes, Swamp Walk and Glory's ability.
Yep. So you kill one of the spirits, and then you take 2 from the other 2 spirits. I presume, unless you can do something. Yeah. Then I pass. I have no cards in that.
Untap. Upkeep. I'll let the first trigger go. Gain 3. I will not pay anything. Second one, I will not pay anything again. I'm fine with drawing my one. I'll play a Contaminated Landscape. 5. I'm going to play Subversion. During my upkeep, each of my opponents loses 1, and I gain 1 for each 1 life lost this way. I'll crack this fetch to find a basic Plains, Island, or Swamp card and pass turn.
And you have 2 upkeeps, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's fun. That's fun.
I'll play or get a Plains.
Gotta play a Windswept Heath. We'll tap 6 for a Austere command with the modes of destroy all creatures with mana value 3 or less and destroy all enchantments.
Okay.
I bet you.
Goodbye, friend.
And then I will just go ahead and pass.
Untap. Raw.
But I was gonna do silly things.
It'll be a Liliana Scrounger, and I'll pass.
I didn't want you to, though.
I'll just tap for 7 for a Mirror Battlesphere. And then just I get 4 1/1s.
Oh my god.
I'll respond to that one. I'll Arcane Denial it.
Pass.
So draw 2 at Hidden's upkeep, yeah. And I'll draw 1.
Oh, you said you're done? Okay. Untap. Upkeep, I'll gain 2. And with that trigger, I will pay 1 to draw a card off of Well of Lost Dreams. And then draw for turn. I'm going to play a Temple of Deceit. Scry 1. I'll keep that on top. You know, I will pass turn. Someday I might play Oloro, but he costs 10 billion, so
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll organize these.
I'll play an Ice Tunnel, and then I'll play a Burnished Heart, and
Good old Burnished Heart.
yeah, Burnished Heart, a throwback.
Total throwback.
Foil one, I really want to play it. Yeah, and then I'll play Camise as well. This can make the correct mana, Silverborg. Actually, no Camise. Just Burnished Heart, that's fine, pass.
Okay. Untap. Raw. Okay. I'll play an Unstoppable Slasher, and I'll pass.
Oh, at the beginning of your end step, I'm going to Swords to Slashers, the Unstoppable Slasher.
Okay.
Wow.
Take care of her right quick.
Just wanted nothing to do with that.
Yeah, stay away from me.
It's one of my pet cards. I keep putting it in black decks because it's just so good. It's so threatening.
Oh yeah, I have it in my Karavek deck.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Tap 5 for Angel of Invention. I will choose to get 2 1/1s.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass.
Untap.
So in my hand step, I will get 2 spirits.
Yep. Beginning my upkeep, I gain 2. I will once again pay 1 to draw. Draw for turn. I will play an Isolated Chapel. You know what? You just keep rebuilding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play a Fumigate.
Woo!
I'll respond.
Oh.
Oh.
You'll never guess what I'm gonna do.
Sack your Burnish Dart.
Ah.
So I gain 1 from you, Randy.
Yes, you get 1 from me.
Okay.
I will respond.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap
Uh-oh.
2. I will sacrifice 1 of my servers and make my creatures indestructible. I give all of them +1/+1.
I still get the 1 life because they're technically destroyed,
Yes.
but they live, right?
One is destroyed, yes, because
Yeah.
I sacrificed 1.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. 66. You know
What
what?
card is that?
Fumigate.
Uh,
I'll pay
the one Thomas.
Duty beyond that. Unfortunately, that means my creatures will never untap because of the mixdom.
Does it give them indestructible or something?
Yes, for this turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to do something in response to that.
Oh.
Okay.
That one, I'm gonna Narset. Wait, how do you play? What's? It's not coming up with the card. What is its name?
Duty
Beyond Death, you
beyond
said?
that. Yes.
I might not actually do something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I will do something. I'm going to Narset's Reversal it. It gets bounced to your hand.
Okay. So then I do lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more creatures.
All right. So I'll add another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And since I gained life, I will pay 2 to draw 2 cards. And I believe
I'm getting annihilated.
I pass my turn.
I'm gonna fetch this one's up here. I'm at it.
Put my hand down there. Oh, it is very cold in my office.
Why is it so cold?
It's been very muggy and hot here in Iowa, and my wife likes to have the air conditioning set to like 69 degrees, and my office is in the basement, so it's like 50 degrees down here.
Gotcha.
Not gonna lie, I'm really excited to see more Angry Mob adjacent cards.
I know, me too. I was gonna say Karma, but that would actually destroy Ancient Puddings more than anyone else.
Nothing wrong with that. I'll play a Grim Servant, and I will lose 3 and look for a card.
For a land?
Yeah, a land or a 1-mana card. But I think I'm gonna get a land.
That's cool that he's just like a land tutor, too.
Yeah. Never guess what.
I'm really hoping that you have Ice Age Counterspell in there.
I'll grab Cabal Coffers and play it. Yeah.
Cabal Sack Coffers.
Alright. And after that, I'm just going to play Camus and then pass.
Alright, untap. Draw. Hey! Howlin' Mine! I'll pass.
Oh, so many cards. Let's go.
I usually do it to offset the Liliana's like discard on the game because I just want to alter. I don't want to make everybody discard their hand.
So I draw an extra card, or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As long as it's untapped, which is a very, very strange...
Yeah, it used to be a mono artifact, so they used to all be worded that way.
Yeah. Ancient, I better be seeing a polar kraken coming out on your board sometime this game.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Is Polar Kraken even a snow creature?
It is eating an iceberg with some polar bears on it.
Let's see. Let's see.
He's not a
Iceberg
snow
Kraken,
creature,
I
but
think is the one maybe what I'm thinking of.
No Polar Kraken.
one
But there's
less
Merit
than
Legion
snow creature.
Slumber.
And a response to casting the commander.
yep.
And then 1, 2, 3 for Lingering Soul. I create 2 spirits.
Okay.
It has flashback for the same thing. Pass.
All right. Beginning. Up tap. Upkeep. I gain 2 life, and I will do as I have been to pay 1 to draw a card. Draw for turn. Draw for Howling Mine. I will play a swamp. I will play a Nyx Fleece Ram.
That's your personal Howling Mine.
Yeah. Oh, no. He gains me life. I'll play a Lotha. I should have done this in the other order, but I'm bad at Magic. Everybody can point and laugh if they so choose. And then I'll play a Cosmos Elixir. Which is at the beginning of your end step, draw cards if your life total or draw a card if your life total is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise, I gain 2 life. I go to end of turn. I have a greater life total, so I draw a card and pass turn.
Dang, that's a lot of stuff.
I got to draw lots of fun cards.
That sounds like someone who's wanting a Wrath again.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Alright, I'll search for Glory using 3 snow mana. Search my library for a snow permanent card, legendary card, or saga, put it in my hand, then shuffle, and I gain 3 because of the snow mana.
Is it Kraken time?
It's apparently not a snow creature. I don't think any of the things from the original Ice Age were technically snow creatures.
I'm thinking of the one that costs 1 less for each snow basic, and when it enters, artifacts and creatures target opponent controls don't untap. But that wouldn't be good on the board. But it's just like a huge thing for 2 mana, so. It's from like Kaldheim, I think.
Which one did you say?
It's some kind of Kraken. I only know it because I was making shitty Quest for Ulah's Temple decks. It's like a 12 drop that costs 1 less for each snow permanent you control or snow land you control.
Okay, that one. Yeah, that one is in this, but I'm gonna get Merit Legion Slumber.
Oh, that's hot. Okay, get your own Merit Lage. That makes sense. Do you already have the requirement fulfilled?
10 or more snow permanents. I really think that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, only 11 total.
Okay. Get your strip mines out, guys. Get your strip mines.
But I'm gonna get that, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Ooh, I lose a life and gain a treasure. Piece of candy.
And then I'll pass.
Okay, and Sean, did you draw 2 off the second off of Howling Mine?
I did, yes.
Sounds good. I will untap, and I will finally get rewarded for my Howling Mine. Draw and draw. Okay. I will just play a Throne of Geth, and I will pass.
Okay. Draw 2. Four for Chittering Witch, so I get 1 rat per number of opponents, so 3 rats. Yeah, that's 4. Then I will move to combat. I will swing 1 of the spirits doesn't really matter who I attack, because I will immediately pay 2 to sacrifice it to give Loto -2/-2.
Lotho is dead.
And since this was an attacking token, I draw a card with circle.
Mm-hmm.
Then I pass.
All right.
Oh, I should play my land at least. Needs to be sacrificed and get a
Yeah.
land.
You're good. All right. Upkeep. Gain my 2. Oh, sorry. Gain my 3 because of the Nyxlis Ram. And I will pay 2 to draw 2. It just has to be less than the amount of life that I gain. Draw for turn. Draw for Howling Mine. Going to play a Sunlit Marsh. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to play Indulging Patrician. Flying lifelink at the beginning of my end step. If I gain 3 or more life, each opponent loses 3 life.
Ooh, drain.
Yeah. I will move to end step. I have more life than my starting, so I draw off of Cosmos Elixir. I have 7 cards in hand. And pass turn. Well, everybody loses. Each of you lose 3 life, sorry. And then...
Back to 40.
All right. Go to my upkeep. If that's fine, this will get sacked and I'll get Merit Mage.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2. 1, 2. Okay. I'll play a Flooded Strand. And I'll... God, that's like nothing happening. That's bad. RJ, if
Yeah,
I give you...
Merit Mage double strike is pretty fucked up.
It has to be the creature with lesser power that gains.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Which is unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
And I do want it to untap. RJ, if I give you Pendant of Prosperity, will you activate it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll activate it this turn, in fact.
Okay. Deal. I'll toss you a Pendant of Prosperity.
I have a Pendant of Prosperity. Whenever I get priority, I'm just going to activate it as a show of good faith.
Okay, so you're just going to activate it right now.
Yeah, whenever I get priority, so I'll just draw a card, and I'll put Spymaster's Vault down, baby! I finally hit my 5th land!
Okay, so I'll draw, and I'll put a command tower onto the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and go to combat and swing Camise and Grim Servant at Hidden.
Be a lot
On its
cooler
back.
if you didn't.
It's not very much damage.
Yeah.
So Camise is going to be the one who gets double strike, but the Grim Servant is going to be the one that connives. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to discard a land tax, and this will be it'll be 8 total for the commander.
So when you declare tax,
oh sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to despark Camise.
Okay, that's fine. I still do the conniving.
Yeah.
Sure. So Camise dies. That's all fine. Grim Servant does its thing. Blah blah blah. You take just 4 then.
Yep.
Commander. I'll after combat spend 3 and transmute to Laria West for God knows what.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Draw. Okay. I'll play a Cabal Pit.
I'm not done. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'll get a Raffine's Tower.
Are you gonna cycle that shit?
Maybe
Let's
later.
go.
This is how you draw cards. I guess I could have saved Camise with Stupid Glory. Whatever, I'll do it next time. I will replay Camise though, but that will be it.
Okay. Untap, and I drew my cards. I'll play a
Actually,
Cabal.
I'm gonna use Cabal Coffers and then cycle the Raffine's Tower as part of that.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tap the lands in a sec. Don't worry about it. It'll work.
All right. I'll just pay a good old 5 for good old Vengeful Pharaoh.
He's so vengeful.
And I will pass the turn. He's so vengeful. He's mostly vengeful on me, honestly, for like, skipping a bunch of my draws. But I'll pass turn. Oh, okay. There we go.
Draw 2. I'll play a mountain. I will move to combat and swing 2 rats at Hidden Gibbon.
Do they have any death touch or any other things?
Nope.
All right, I'll just take the 2.
Okay, after combat damage but still attacking,
Yep.
I will pay 4 to kill them and give your indulging patrician -4/-4.
Okay, so I won't take the damage, but Patrician is dead. Oh no, after damage.
No.
Yeah.
After damage.
My bad.
Since 2 attacking died, I draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1 more red. Battleback Sheath 2/2 gets me to 1/1 goblins. Only to be, and then pass.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep, gain my 3. Pay 2 to draw 2. Draw for turn. Draw of Howling Maw. Drawing so many cards. I'm gonna have to discard at the end of this turn, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna play this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna play Raise the Palisades. I'm gonna choose Leper if that's still a creature type for Abu Jafar. If not, I can pick Ape. So
you don't even want to choose Sheep.
Oh yeah, Sheep works. Yeah, Sheep. Choose a creature type. Return all creatures that aren't of the chosen type to their owner's hands.
Oh, but I need to respond to that before.
Yeah.
I will try to do a good old-fashioned muddle the mixture to try to counter target instant or sorcery spell.
I will Dovin's veto your muddle the mixture.
Sure. I accept.
All right. And
Goodbye,
then
Meredith H. The game will not end.
I'm gonna play a little sneaky guy. He's just a little guy. I'm gonna play Gollum, Obsessed Stalker.
Oh shit!
Get
your 1/1s out.
Yeah, right. I am down to 6 cards in hand. He has Skulk, and at the beginning of your end step, each opponent dealt damage this game by a creature named Gollum, Obsessed Stalker, loses life equal to the amount of life you gained this turn. I will move to end step, draw off of the Cosmos Elixir, putting me to 7, and pass turn.
One day someone will blow you out by changing its name somehow mid-combat, and it's gonna be hilarious.
I need to find a way to make a red-black life gain deck and then steal Gollum's ability with my own Deadpool.
Oh, that's hot.
Also, for any of you who are Deadpool enjoyers, a really busted thing is to steal the Esper Sentinel's text box with the Deadpool.
Oh, true.
All right. I'm gonna activate Cabal Coffers for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 mana.
This is gonna be Red
Nice.
Torment.
No, maybe I should put that one in just to help out a little bit. But I'll spend 3 of that, so go to 12 and 2 white for a tragic arrogance.
Shit.
For each player, I choose from one of the permanents that player controls an artifact, creature, enchantment, and a planeswalker, and then each player sacrifices all other non-land permanents. Is that fine?
Response: I'm going to crack my treasure.
Crack the treasure? Yeah.
I guess I'll keep my Howling Mine. Or my Pendant of Prosperity, no.
Nah, you're keeping the pendant.
Damn it.
You just have the one arcane signet, right? It doesn't do anything.
Yep, yeah, and only
There
lands.
you go. I'll choose the ram for both creature and enchantment, and I'll let you have the Cosmos Elixir.
Okay.
Alright, after that, I'll play Camise. I just need to spend 2 from here, a white and a blue. Then I'll use 4, go down to 6 to play the Grim Servant again. I'll lose another 3. This time it can be 2 unless anybody wants to react to it. I'll grab Pull from tomorrow.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a good 2-drop.
Yeah. That's a good one. Okay, cut here, 2, and I'll
Pretty hot
just...
for a 2-drop.
I'll put 2 more blue into it. And I'll just do Pull for tomorrow for 6.
Mhm.
6.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, then I will discard a card. I'll just discard a Dimir Signet, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think I put mine in this too. I'll play a tapped Godless Shrine, and then go to my cleanup and discard a black. No, that's pretty good. Let's just discard a Black Blade Reforged.
Okay. Untap. I'll draw 1 measly card. We will just play Liliana and pass.
Play a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
For 3, a Bastion of Remembrance. I get a 1/1, and it's an enchantment. So whenever I lose a creature, you all take 1 and I gain 1.
Mm-hmm.
We'll recast Shitting Witch and.
What's the lead in your life total? Like, I feel like everybody's at like 1,000,000 life, and you're at 15. I know your lose 3 life thing did, but like.
I fetched a little bit. I got drained from Zurgo. I got attacked a little bit.
Okay.
Grim Servant costs 3 each time, and I did it
That's
twice.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Then I'll pass.
All right. I'm sad. I don't get to draw a bunch of extra cards. This is a big sad day. Untap, upkeep, draw. Draw my 1. I'm going to play a Submerged Boneyard and play tapped. I'm going to play Kimball, Profiteering Mare. Whenever 1 or more tokens enters the battlefield under your opponent's control, for each of them, create a tap token. That's a copy of each of it. This ability triggers only once each turn. And whenever one or more tokens enter the battlefield under my control, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life. I will then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to play Asterion the Decadent. He has Death Touch, Lifelink, he's a 4/4, and I can choose Feed or Friends at the end of my turn, which is either target opponent loses life equal to the amount of life they lost this turn, or I can gain life equal to the amount of life that I gained this turn, which I forgot to gain my 3, so give me 1 second. End step, draw off my Cosmos, and...
Before you unstep, I have a thing.
Okay.
I'm just going to path the Asterion.
Okay, I get a land. Oh, exiled. There we go. I'm gonna get a plains if I can ever find, or an island if I can ever find one. There's one. And yeah, then it's end of my turn.
Right. Interesting. Let's just take a look at the graveyard real quick. Don't mind me.
Puddings, you got a Sphinx's Rev in there?
Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, I'll tap for 1 billion mana again. Well, I guess I'll play a What's the Mana first. I'll tap for 1 billion mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18. I will. Okay, that's how we do it. I'll play a blot out the sky for X equals. I will do a little more. We'll do 11. So I need to put a white into it. That'll go to 19, and then we'll do 11, 12, 13. So we'll go down to 6 floating. For blot out the sky for 11.
I do realize Gibbon will get the same amount of creatures.
Yeah, so I'll get the same amount of creatures, and when Kimball dies, he will still see all of those other things dying, which will ping you all for that amount.
Actually, I'm not sure because the card destroys creatures before it creates the tokens.
Is it?
Blot out the sky doesn't kill.
No, it creates and then. Oh yeah.
Oh, it does?
Destroys non-creatures.
Well, if it created then destroyed, it would destroy its
Oh
own thing.
yeah, non-creature. Yeah, destroy all non-creature, non-land permanents. Okay, yeah.
Oh, non-creature.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I never read that card properly. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Because it only drains us for 1, so you can have 11 inklings as well.
Yeah. I get 11 inklings. They're 2/1s, right?
Yeah.
Look at these little guys.
I guess I should have killed them all. Whatever.
Yeah. And I gained a life.
Right.
You each lost a life.
11. Alright. And then blows up all the non-creature stuff, including the pendant, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And how many inklings do we have? 13?
11.
11? Okay.
Yeah. And it'll blow up the Bastion and the Arcane Signet.
Yep, and it blew up my Cosmos Elixir.
Yeah. Alright, afterwards...
and the Meekstone, right?
Oh, the Meekstone.
Yeah,
Meekstone
Meekstone should be gone.
I lost the Pendant of Prosperity, though, which is what I had left.
All right, and I'll use 2, play a Swiftfoot Boots. I'll use another 2 and 2 white to play a Crusading Knight.
Let's go. Is that a
Pro
swamp
black.
guy?
Yeah, it's a swamp guy. I'll go down to 2.
Let's go. And it's
And if
pro
that's-
black? Oh no.
It's pro black. Yeah, it can't be targeted with Camise, I don't think. So go down to 1. I'll try to equip Swiftfoot Boots onto it.
I've got. Well, do either of you have a response? You guys go before I do.
I don't have anything.
No, I don't have any response either.
Okay. Just by the way, how many lands do you guys have total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 lands.
I have 6.
And 10. So 29.
13,
29.
29. Okay, I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That gives a little bit of a dent. But first I will use 2 more mana here. Cast a Painful Truths. Ooh.
Wow, living on a prayer.
Yeah, draw 3. Alright, that's whatever. Okay, no more floating mana. I'll just go to combat and swing the gigantic Crusading Knight at Hidden.
I'm assuming you're gonna give him protection from. Oh yeah, he has swamp walk. Never mind. Yeah.
He has Swamp Walk and Flying.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
29.
Yes.
Actually,
Well, sorry, 29 plus 2, so
Oh.
31.
31.
That's some
We said 29, right? Yeah.
I
And then I'll-
believe that Camise, yours saplings are tapped, I think, unless you had some effect that made them not tapped. From the lot after the sky, I think they created X tapped 2 once.
Oh, do they get tapped? Oh, did I kill myself? Oh, they are tapped. How interesting.
Oh yeah, mine are also tapped. That's important.
Oh, you
I-
see how that works.
Okay. Uh-ohs. Spaghettios. Are you done after that, or
Oh, I'm sorry. I am done. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Untap.
it's just an awkward
Okay.
pause?
Shift me or Deadlands. I'll pay 2 for a Cursed Marauder. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacks a non-token creature.
I'm gonna sack my ram.
I'm gonna sack my Cursed Marauder.
Beetleback Sheaf.
And then I'll flip Liliana
Mm-hmm.
and make a zombie. And I'll plus her to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So we each discard a card. I'll discard Vengeful Pharaoh.
Mountain.
Choreographer.
And then I'll just
I will discard Falcon Leaf Noble.
I'll use Spymaster's Vault to make the zombie connive.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just. Oh, actually, how many creatures died this turn? Did everybody lose one?
Yeah, I lost one.
Holy
one
shit.
hit.
At first I was thinking I was only getting one connive off that. Okay, so that's 4. I connive 4 times. Okay. So it's connive X, so I draw 4, then discard 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll discard 2 swamps, a culling the weak, and I'll just discard another swamp. So that'll only get 1 counter.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will pass the turn.
Liliana flipped that turn, right, and made the zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that give
Oh, that gives Kamiz a zombie.
a zombie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kimball is zombie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Which means I gain 1. Everybody lost 1.
Okay.
He's a zombie.
And then I'm passing from there.
Smoldering March. 1, 2, 3. Cast Surgo.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I need? White. Oh, I need white now as well. Okay. So I'll keep those. So this is 5. At least one of each color to cast All Out Assault. So all my creatures have +1/+1 and Death Touch. And when this enters, if it's my main phase, there's an additional combat phase, and after that, there's an additional main phase. So basically, there's 2 combats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright, I'll respond to that. I'll just tap this for a black with Herborg, so I don't have to pay a life. I'm gonna sacrifice Cabal Pit to give -2/-2 to your squirrel sacker guy.
Okay, this guy.
Yeah.
In response, I will cast to sacrifice her and make all my creatures indestructible and get +1/+1 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And then I will move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
In first combat, I will swing all of them at Ancient Puddings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 3/3s with that touch.
And you mobilize, right now, creating.
No, but they will untap because of this.
Yeah.
So I can attack one more time.
But you made a guy. He was a 1/1, right?
No, I have not made any creatures.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
If I block one creature, will I live?
So if I block 1, there's still 5 3/3s, and so that's 15.
Okay. Can I kill any of them?
Yes, they are all 3/3s.
They're indestructible, right?
Oh yeah, they are indestructible.
They're indestructible kind of thing. Oh yeah, true. Okay, I'll just cast. I'll cast False Cure until end of turn. Whenever a player gains life, that player loses 2 life for each 1 life he or she gained. And I'll block one of them and pass priority and die if nothing happens.
Okay. Yep. So that's that, and then they untap, and I swing the 6 3/3s indestructible Death Touch at Heaton.
All right. How much total am I gonna take? I'm not gonna block, so.
Just 18.
18. All right.
Yep. Then I pass.
All right. That hurt.
Flat out, this guy sucks.
untap, upkeep, draw, gain my 2 off of Oloro. I'll play the other Kimball. So whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life, and I gain 2 life. I'll play a Polluted Delta and crack it, losing 1. Oh, and our stuff is no longer all swamps.
Oh yeah, true.
That's important.
This Maze of It does not tap for mana.
We'll get this swamp here. Alright, how do I not die? How many tokens do you have, Thomas?
6.
6, okay.
So I cannot kill you next turn,
Yeah.
unless I have something more. But what you can see, I cannot kill you.
Yeah. I'll play a task force. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Grey Merchant of Asphodel. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4. You guys will each lose 4, and I will gain the 8.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will. I'm afraid that you're going to kill me. You only have 2 things untapped, or 1 thing untapped?
Yeah, only one with the block with.
I will send the 11 2-1s at you.
Yep, they are flying, so I take 22.
Yeah.
Go down to 10.
Alright. And then I will pass turn.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I'll play a Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be... I'm gonna -3 Lily on Liliana's Scrounger.
Mm-hmm.
So at the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, you may put a loyalty counter on a Liliana Planeswalker you control.
Yep.
Then I will pay 1, 2, 3 for a Fleshbag Marauder.
We each sack a creature, right?
Yeah, we each sack a creature. I'll sack Fleshbag.
I will go down to 10 Inklings.
I will sacrifice a soldier, so you both
No effect
lose
is.
1 life.
Yeah, I'll actually tap Nykthos like that for that, so that I can use Spy Master's Vault.
37.
We each lost 1 creature, so I'll Spy Master's Vault on the zombie to connive again
Mm-hmm.
for 3. 1, 2, 3. I will discard Imp's Mischief, Royal Assassin, and Garza's Assassin. And I will just pass the turn and put a loyalty counter on Liliana. Oh, and that was 3 counters on the zombie.
Yeah.
But I'll pass.
Yep. Swamp. 2/2. Swing my. Swing 5. Plus 3. So 15, 19 damage at any given. 19 plus another 2 from his mobilize.
Alright. That makes he's a but it's a 1/1 token, right?
Yes.
It's getting yeah.
Yes, this will give all of them +1/+1. So
Yeah.
15, 19, +3, 22, 23, 24.
Okay. So first I create the token from Kimball. I gain 1, you each lose 1. I will Zergo's pretty big, isn't he? Or how big is he? He's a 4.
Yes, they. Oh, a 1, 5/5.
5/5. I will. I'll throw my 2/2 zombie token in front of him, and then I'll throw Task Force and Gary in front of 2 of the tokens. The 2 of the large tokens. I don't know how big are the tokens.
3/3.
Okay. So Gary, unless do you have any other combat effects? I should say.
They are all the tokens. All my creatures have that touch.
Okay. Any other effects?
Nope.
So, alright, so he's blocked and 2 tokens are blocked. How much am I taking?
So he is blocked and 2 is blocked. Do mine die or no?
2, 2, 2, 4, 1, 3. So no, none of yours will die.
Okay, and then you will just take 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6, I think.
Alright, I'm at 32.
And then end step, this dies, you both lose 1.
Yep.
Okay, and since a creature died this turn, I'll put a loyalty counter on Liliana.
Yep.
Yep, pass.
What's her alt? You get an emblem with whenever a creature dies, return. Okay, yep. Untap. Upkeep. Gain 2. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am going to play Shadow of the Second Sun. Enchanting myself. At the beginning of Enchanted Player's post-combat main phase, there's an additional beginning phase. After that phase, so like it'll go main phase 2, then untap, upkeep, draw.
And then end step.
Yeah. And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will play Oloro.
Nice.
I will send 7 of my 10 Inklings at you, Thomas, and 3 of my 10 at Liliana.
Okay, I will maze one of them.
Yep.
And then another one, I will cast Whispers of the Droton to give it -1/-1 until end of turn, and I proliferate. So Lily will go to 5, and the zombie will go to 5 counters.
Yep.
And then Lily has 1 left coming at her, so she'll take 2 and go to 3.
Yep. Okay. Post-combat main phase, so then we have an untap. Upkeep, I will gain 2 life.
Okay.
And I will pay the 1. Whenever I gain life, each opponent loses 1 and I draw a card.
Okay, so I go to 32.
Yep, and then I will pass turn.
Okay, Liliana goes to 4 from the creature that died.
Yep.
Untap.
I will head out. Thanks for the game. Have a good day.
Yep.
You too.
Thank you.
I'll draw. I'll play a swamp. I will. Let's see.
Oop. We switched orientations. I gotta.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So
I'll -3 Liliana on Royal Assassin.
Yep.
And then I'll go to combat, and I'll swing a 7/7 zombie at you.
Does it have menace or anything?
No, just vanilla.
I'll block with the 1/1 warrior.
Sounds good.
My warrior is dead.
Post combat, I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a gray merchant.
I
It'll
will.
just, yeah.
Yeah, I will respond.
Yep.
I will cast Absorb, counter target spell, and I gain 3 life.
Okay. It'll get countered, and then I will Spymaster's Vault to connive onto the zombie.
Mm-hmm.
One creature died, so I'll just mill one. It's a glistening sphere, so
Yep.
the zombie goes to 6, and I'll pass.
All right.
And Liliana gets another counter.
Yep. Untap. Upkeep. I gain 2. Oh my! I keep reaching towards Ancient because that's where I was. I will pay 1 to draw a card, and you lose a life.
Okay.
I will return the swamp that I tapped to my hand for Demir
Okay.
Aqueduct. I will play Elas Ilkor. He has Death Touch. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. Whenever another creature you control dies, opponent loses 1 life.
Okay.
And then... Oh, sorry. I just dropped my Glacial Chasm. Come here. It's stuck to the side of my drawer. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play the Gaffer. At the beginning of each end step, if I gain 3 or more life this turn, draw a card.
Sound good?
And since he entered, I gain a life. And then I will swing all 9... Oh, ooh. I'll send 4 Inklings at Liliana, 5 at you.
Okay, I'll maze one of the ones that's coming at me, and Liliana will die.
Okay. So you took...
Like
Yeah.
8?
Yeah. Second main phase, additional upkeep, untap, upkeep, I gain 2, draw, and I'll also pay the 1 for him, so you lose 1, I draw 1.
Okay.
And then, end of turn, I gain 3 or more life this turn, so I draw a card off the Gaffer.
Okay.
There you go.
Untap. Draw. Okay. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Mm-hmm.
for Agadeem's Awakening. For actually, I'll leave Spymaster's Vault open because I only need to do it for 3.
Okay.
It's targeting Master of Dark Rites, Accursed Marauder, and Garza's Assassin.
What's it do? Sorry?
It reanimates them. So this one can tap and sack a creature to cast clerics or vampires or demon spells for 3 mana. Accursed Marauder will enter and we each sack a non-token creature. And Garza's Assassin can sacrifice to Doomblade a creature and has recover, pay half your life rounded up.
Okay. So you cast a non-creature spell, so you lose 2, I gain 2.
Okay.
And then we sack a creature. I'll sack the Gaffer.
Okay, I will sacrifice Master of Dark Rites.
And when that
No, I'll
happens...
sacrifice the Accursed Marauder, actually.
Yeah. When that happens, you will lose 1 life to the Ellis.
Okay. Then I'll go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll swing the 8/8 zombie at you.
I will block the 8/8 with an Inkling and go down to 8 Inklings.
Sounds good.
Alright.
I'll pass turn.
Alright, sounds good. Untap. Upkeep, I gain 2. Draw. I will play my swamp again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play all Hamaret's Archive. If I would gain life, I gain twice that much life. If I would draw a card, except the first one, I can draw that I draw each of your draw steps. Draw 2 cards instead. And then I will play a Lunar Convocation, which is at the beginning of your end step. If I gained a life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. At the beginning of your end step, if you gained and lost life this turn, create a 1/1 black bat creature token. I will pay 2 life to draw a card. Alright. And then I will swing the 8 Inklings at you.
Okay, I'll take. They're white and black, correct?
They're white and black, yeah.
Okay, so I'll maze one of them, and I will Royal Assassin another one.
Okay, down to 6. Or
And
down
I'll
to 7.
take
Yeah.
12.
7. And then you lose 1 life from Elias.
Okay, I'm at 6.
And then I will play second main. I will play Drana's Emissary at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent loses 1 life. I gain 1 life. Next phase, gain 2. I also gained 1 off the Ellis. Untap, upkeep, draw. I will pay 1 from Oloro to have you lose a life. I gain a life, I draw a card, not gain a life. And then beginning of end step, you lose 1, and I gain 1, and I drew a second card from Oloro.
Okay.
I have 6 cards in hand, and pass turn.
Okay, untap. Hmm.
Oh, I also gained a bat at the end of turn because I gained and lost a life. It's a 1/1.
Okay. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll sacrifice Royal Assassin for 3 mana for a cleric, and I'll play Liliana.
Yep. Non-creature spell, you lose 2, I gain 2.
No, she's a creature spell.
Oh yeah. She flips. My bad. My bad.
No worries. Then I'll activate Nykthos for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, can I stack a different creature?
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna sack the Garza's Assassin because it can't sacrifice anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It has no targets. Okay. Then I'll make the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana.
Yep.
I'll tap Royal Assassin to kill Master of Dark Rites.
Yep.
And that'll flip Liliana. and make me another zombie.
Yep.
And I'll use my 6 mana floating
Mm-hmm.
to play Meat Hook Massacre for 4.
Ooh. Response.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay 2, draw a card.
Okay.
Off of that. For 4, huh? That would kill 1, 2. Okay.
If only Sean was still around, I would have the Urborg to make it kill Oloro, but is what it is.
And you'll net neutral on life because of Alice, right? Because it's whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I would lose 1. You lose 2 life first and foremost because of Kimball.
Okay, I go to 2.
And then yeah, I'll lose 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 creatures, right?
Yeah, and I'll gain 12 life, or we'll net even.
No, I don't gain any life from them dying. You just lose the life.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I gain life from your creatures dying, and you will lose
12, right? Or how many did you lose? You lost.
Well, no, you lose for the
Yeah.
creatures I die.
7.
That
you lose. Okay.
So I think I had 2.
Okay. So I lose 2. All right.
And then this zombie has -4/-4, but it's still a 4/4. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing 4 at you.
I'll take the 4. 4, 1, 2. I'm at 39.
And then I'll plus Lily to 5, and we'll each discard a card. I have no cards.
I will discard a Dismal Backwater.
And I'll pass.
Alright. End of turn. I'll pay 2, draw a card.
Okay.
And I'll do that again. Untap, upkeep. Gain 2. Draw. Man. I will float a white with planes.
Okay.
Return it to my hand to play Karoo.
Yep.
Use that white for a Soul Warden.
Nice.
You have no untapped creatures, but you do have the one thing.
The Maze of It.
Yeah. I will play a Priest of the Fell Rites. I gain 1.
Okay.
I am going to 1, 2, 3. I'm going to enchant your zombie with Recumbent Bliss. Enchanted creature can't attack or block at the beginning of your upkeep. I may gain 1 life.
Okay.
Then I'll 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will activate the Lunar 4 times. I lose 8 life. Draw.
Okay.
4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then with my Demir Aqueduct, I will play a Bloodseeker. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, I may have that player lose 1 life. Alright, it doesn't make any sense to attack you because you'll just untap with the... you'll just untap...
Bye-bye.
You'll just untap with the Maze of Ith.
Yeah.
Sorry, my little daughter's around. Hi, Suyun. Then, beginning of end step, I will get a bat. I gained... we get my second thing, so I gained 2 life. Sorry. Draw. And I'll gain 1 life off of that for the upkeep. And then, yeah, then I move to end step. At the beginning of my end step, if I gained life this turn, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain my bat token. Bye-bye. And I pass turn. I got a discard. I have a million cards in hand. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will discard Darkslick Shores, Azorius Chancery, Plains, and Dimir Guildgate.
Okay. I will.
Gotta make it private.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna click leave game so I don't break it.
One, two, three, four, five.
Oh, I gained a life off the bat.
I'll play Contagion Clasp.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a -1/-1 counter on the Bloodseeker.
Yep.
And then I'll use it to proliferate Lily to 6.
Yep.
And then I'll -5 her on Grey Merchant.
Yep.
And she provides no devotion, which is really funny because of the ruling on DFCs.
Yeah.
But you'll just lose 4 and I'll gain 4. The most pitiful Grey Merchant ever. But then I'll pass turn.
All right.
I think you got me though, because
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure you do in some way.
I'm hoping. Here's to hoping. Yeah. End of turn. I'll pay 2, 4, 6. I'll pay 8 more. I'll go down to 22. To draw 4 cards. That's a lot of lands that I just drew. Untap, upkeep. I will gain 3. 1, 2, 3. Draw. Okay, yeah. Hopefully this will be good enough. How many cards do you have in your graveyard?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Okay.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
I will tap for 10 to suffer the past you for 9, which is exile X target cards from target player's graveyard. For each card exiled this way, that player loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
Okay, sounds good. I'm dead.
All right. GG's.
GG's.
And now I gotta go to work.
GG.
Thank you guys very much for the game. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Okay, so I know that wasn't the most entertaining game at all. Oloro is kind of a boring commander, but he's a classic. I wanted to get in 1 game with him. That's a nice little win. Meat Hook Massacre scared me a little bit, but man, I didn't have... Oh. I could have Ascend from Avernus if it kept going on. But I was starting to run low on things that would have actually brought home a kill. Oh my. I did not have too much left. But that was a really fun game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.